Now there's another place that you can create new serial IDs, and that's directly from the Serial ID record screen. It's located on the home ribbon. When you click that, it's going to show all of the available serial IDs throughout the entire system, regardless of what item they pertain to. Now notice we've got a few of these letters up here. These are basically filters. So if I click this gauge, then it's going to narrow down the list to just gauges. D for durable, K for kits, and then I for inspected tools. Now right now all we have are gauges, and we don't have that many serial IDs to contend with right now, but in your system you may have hundreds, if not thousands, of serial IDs, so these letters are going to be very useful. Now I can create a new serial ID directly from the screen. I just simply click that new button, and it's going to open up the properties for my new serial ID, which I went ahead and assigned 19. I need to assign this serial ID to an actual item. So when I click this little ellipsis, it's going to show me all of the serialized items that are available. So I'll go ahead and click my gauge. Now I do want to take the time to point out something that might cause some confusion. We have serial ID, and then down here, serial number. Serial number refers to the manufacturer's serial number. Serial ID is the CribMaster serial ID, so that's the difference between the two. Now down below, it went ahead and assumed we want to put it in this bin, because that's the next available bin, and it went ahead and said checked in for us. I can change that to a different bin, assuming that that bin is assigned to that particular item. Let's go ahead and save. So it went ahead and assigned the bin. It also updated the date last count. Notice it put today's date in there. That's because I have a setting that says whenever a status of a serial ID changes, it's going to add that count date in there. Now you also have the option of creating serial IDs at the bin level. So if I go to this particular crib, see if I have my gauges down here. If I open up the properties of this particular bin, just like at the item level, I have a serial ID tab, and I can also create new serial IDs directly from here. And notice that it's also putting them in a checked-in status because we're operating out of a particular bin. So that's how new serial IDs are created. In other videos, we're going to be taking a look at serial ID status, and we're going to be looking at what it's like to issue and return serial IDs.